I'd say my artwork is always about living in many worlds as a mother, as an Indigenous woman, as an artist, and just as like a flawed healing person. In a lot of matriarchal cultures, women are supposed to be strong. I feel like I have to be like very stoic and reserved and just like the rock and the pillar. And so I don't feel like I can express a lot of emotions, or I don't want to burden people with my emotions. And I think so often, many people in society, men and women, feel like they don't have the room or the right to process their grief that they might be feeling, or their traumas, or their memories. There's so many parts of the story that I wanted to tell, and feelings I wanted people to feel about memory and about healing and about being a mother and about what it means to carry on your traditions and culture when there's so much disconnection through boarding schools and prison systems and foster care and poverty and alcoholism and addiction. And so I started this kind of healing project for myself to kind of unpack that and heal from some of the traumas of growing up in that. It's a series of landscape-inspired watercolors and textural paintings paired with poetry. In my culture, how we tell our stories is land-based, and how we connect with each other is through the land. This is a unique generation of people my age that are really working hard towards healing so that the future generation can have a different experience. And that takes a lot. You know, if you're a struggling artist who has to work 3 jobs to make art and maybe has to sacrifice making art altogether to survive, you don't have the time to heal, to be a community member. You're just in survival mode. Getting any kind of artist grant or award is just a validation that you're on the right path, that your story is worth telling, that it's worth it to be an artist. You know, when someone recognizes what you do and they say, we hear you and we see you and we want more of that, that's a very validating experience for someone. I think that's really special.